Okay, let's talk about double legs. Obviously, you want to shoot a double leg from neutral. You have to go through all sorts of barriers. Getting to front headlock, it's a great way to actually shoot a double. Okay, and it's also a great way to recover from a potentially failed chest to back connection. And we're going to look what this means in a second. So we are in a quad pod position, right? Now I'm lifting my legs, and here we are. At this point, I can start threatening a cradle or anything or a near side ankle pick. And now when I go, my partner starts clearing the head. Exactly. Or I just proactively clear the head myself, and I just shoot my trail leg in between, and I come up. Now, I can, from this position, I can even lock my hands, and I can get into a double leg that if I were to get it from a neutral wrestling exchange, it would be really, really hard to get. If we're wrestling, even if I get a perfect double, chances are that I'm not going to be able to lock my hands. My partner's going to start sprawling. Go. Yeah, and obviously it's a dogfight, and I have to have all sorts of resources to recover from there. When I shoot a double from here, because my partner is coming up and I'm already so close here to my partner, there is actually almost like a textbook situation in which I lock my hands underneath my partner butt cheeks, and there's all sorts of finishes that I can do. I can just start cutting the corner, twisting my shoulders, putting my partner down to a hip. I can start coming up off the floor. I can start coming up off the floor and putting this knee block here with my left knee behind my partner hip, and I can get potentially a very spectacular throw. So there's all sorts of things that I can do. Now, this double leg also provides you almost like a last time window to recover from an otherwise lost chest to back connection. What do I mean by that? If I have a front headlock and just nothing works, I've been trying to whatever, chest lock, I trying to anaconda, try near side, far side, cradle, nothing works. My partner successfully brought knees to feet, feet to hands, or vice versa, and now it just starts building height. And we're here. His hands are off the floor, and I just simply cannot snap him back. For whatever reason, nothing is working. I go to a cradle, nothing is working. My hands are about to lose a grip on the jaw. Maybe my partner is working to break the connection. Maybe there is a lot of slippage involved. And whatever the case might be, I feel like I am about to lose chest to back. I have, through the use of double leg, I have a last time window to make this position count. When my partner strips the grips and builds height, I can shrug everything by and shoot into my locked double leg. And from here, I can start going into my takedown. If you think about it, the reason why this works so well is because I go down while my partner goes up. If you think about a shot, my partner's head is on the level, and I have to get down to start taking a shot. Great. This works, but it's a lot of work. Much better is to counter shot. So let's say my partner takes a shot on me. He lowers his head. Now I sprawl. When I disengage, now my partner comes back up. And now I am in a double leg on my own. Whenever my partner is coming up from the ground, that's always a good idea to come from a double leg. So a very basic game to train this would be your partner squatting, comes up, and you shoot. I come up, and you shoot. And kind of exploits this upward move. You can do the same thing from a front headlock. We're in a front headlock, your partner comes up, And now he wants to build height because he wants to get rid of the upper body chest to back connection. Whenever he builds height, we go down and we start putting him down to a hip. So that's a great way to salvage a situation that would be otherwise lost.
29, go behind double leg.
Okay, final, just for you guys to get a sense of how the position might be playing together. Keeping on the theme of double leg, I can play double leg in combination with a go behind from quad pod. So obviously we said from quad pod, can I get a go behind? Yes, I can. It's going to be harder, but I can. It's going to be much easier when you can play it in combination with a double leg. Because when I start circling, let's say I get an arm drag on my partner and I start circling to get to my partner's far hip, and now I can start covering his hips and start breaking my partners down. Now, whenever my partner uses his ability and his athleticism to circle with me, it's going to be hard to reach the far hip. So whenever I have my arm drag and I start circling, it's going to be fairly hard. But I can use that to shoot and go into my takedown. Whenever my partner denies me diagonal control, denies me the far hip, I can use the drag to just drag his arm by and shoot a double leg. The same way that you would in a wrestling exchange, when you would use an arm drag not to take your partner's back, which would be the case in which you get the far hip, but rather your partner starts circling and you use this to start coming up and shooting into your partner's legs.